Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing this fine Tuesday evening? So yeah, it's Tuesday, it's 7-ish, so that must mean it's time to welcome you all to Handelabra Live. Thank you for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play lots of different games, but tonight probably some more Sentinels of the Multiverse, because we know everybody's so excited because Oblivion is coming soon, but not with a TM. And so we're going to keep diving into all of the fun new content that's coming tonight. I think John said last week...
There's a forum thread posted somewhere every day asking when is it coming out.
Yes. Or a Twitter thing or a Facebook thing. Someone somewhere every day is asking when it's coming. And I promise we will not be quiet about it once we know for sure. So you will
we're going to put it out in secret and no one will know.
What we're going to do is we're going to write it out longhand and then we're going to copy it and fax it to Christopher.
No, we're going to get it, send it over to China and get it printed and put in the ship, and
exactly.
Yeah.
And then it'll be 6 weeks from then that it arrives at our office, and then we'll actually start
at our loading dock.
At our loading dock, exactly. So the goal of these streams, as everybody knows, is to have some fun while showing you how to play our games, as well as covering strategies that might help you win. Handelabra Games does believe in civil rights for everyone and being as inclusive as possible, which means that any comments or activity actively working against that goal and thus making the lives of people more difficult are not welcome and will not be tolerated. If you enjoyed the show, or any of our shows, frankly, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Call to action. Ding! And do check out all the other shows right here on twitch.tv/Handelabra Games. We've got Dolphins Dive, which is late in the week. We got Tales from the Archive on Sundays. And then On Deck, which is Mondays. And of course, Handelabra Live here on Tuesdays. You can also join our Discord by scrolling down and clicking the thing or going to discord.gg/Handelabra. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. Joining me, as is his wont, is John, who you can follow at Migrant P. And you can always check out the company at Handelabra. That's Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc., etc. As we are the developers.
More like you're joining me, Jeremy.
I know. I mean, yes, that is true. Joining John occasionally is me, Jeremy.
It is true that you read your script and I don't do that when I do the stream.
Right, and that's fair. As we're the developers, you can always be sure to get some insight into the process and maybe see some stuff before anyone else. Probably not tonight, because I think we've shown you just about everything there is to see. There's a couple things in Oblivion mode that we haven't shown publicly yet, and I think most of those are going to wait until you can see them yourself in the game. So tonight we're actually going to be doing a deep dive on some of the environments, which I haven't gotten a chance to play for you all because of my... sort of abbreviated schedule, as well as the fact that we have other shows that have been showing off some of this content. So as a result, John, I think, went sort of a deep dive on Heroes last week, so we're going to do a little bit of a deeper dive on some of the environments this week that I haven't had a chance to play. Our games do include tutorials. I'm going to skip all that stuff. Buy our games, go to handelabra.com. Let's play some stuff.
Hey, did you get the reference from the weekly one-shot this week?
I have not even looked at the weekly one-shot this week. I honestly, I should pull it up. I've been playing mostly Oblivion stuff. The hours slipped into days and the days into weeks. Paige no longer had any idea how long they'd been held captive or even where she was. Somehow, the very fabric of reality had been altered. But how? There was only the heat and the darkness and the song. The endless, omnipresent song. Had it only just begun?
The title is important.
Easy Street, yeah. It's tickling something, but I can't quite place it.
I'm not sure if anyone's gotten the reference. The hint I gave in the forum was, my only regret is there's no Daryl in Sentinels that I could include, although there is a Eugene.
Alright, that makes it less likely that I have any idea what happened.
It is a song. That's right, Jenagro. Have you watched The Walking Dead?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then you're not going to get the reference.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so let's pop into a new game.
But now you might, in the chat, if you have watched The Walking Dead.
Alright, so let's randomize here. It looks like we got Apostate, and that's fine. We'll play Apostate. And I was saying to John, there are basically two environments that I would like to play more because I haven't had a chance to play them. The first one is Nexus of the Void, and the second one is Maerynian Refuge. And I think we're going to start with Maerynian Refuge here because I've only really ever played Maerynian Refuge, at least that I remember, in Oblivion games. So I haven't really gotten a feel for how this environment plays, and I really wanted to do that a little bit more. So we'll do some Maerynian Refuge. Oh, cool, yes, and I'm actually... I ended up with Omnitron-U, which is fine, but I'm definitely going to play Heroic Luminary, who is shooting to the top of my favorite heroes to play. So that gives you the chance to look at some cool new variants like Heroic Luminary, and of course John has chosen Akash'Thirya, Spirit of the Void, Essence Eruption. Either draw or play a card. Draw a card or play a card. Each primordial seed in play deals 1 target 1 toxic damage. And again, this is one of those things where like you're so excited about Oblivion that you don't tend to play these heroes sort of in standalone games, and they don't play the same in Oblivion, because in Oblivion things are moving so much faster and you're expecting them to get incapacitated, and so this will hopefully give us a chance to really dive into some of these a little bit better. Were you playing mostly regular heroes or variants last week?
All over the place.
All over the place? Okay, cool.
Just all new heroes.
Right on. Oh, I should have filled my water before we started. Ugh, I guess I'll just have to drink more bourbon. All right.
I'm still working on its Pisco, but I think it's going to be done pretty soon.
Nice.
And I will find something Uruguayan, perhaps.
Believe in my truths, believe in me. Systems restored. Hello, friends. It is time to save the humans again. Oh, and then, of course, the bonus here is that since the listening party has already happened, you can listen to the dulcet tones of the new environment music behind everything.
This is my favorite one.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely one of my favorites. All right. So, Omnitron-U opens with a Blade of Coding, a Bioengineering Beam, Reactive Plating Subroutine, and Self-Sabotage. Wraith. Which Wraith is this?
Rook City.
Oh, is that Rook City? Okay, cool. Combat Stance, a couple of eyepieces, and a Suit Yourself. Luminary's got Dangerous Vision, Regression Turret, Repair Nanites, Technologically Stable. And Akash'Thirya has got As the Earth Turns, Healing Pollen, Noxious Pod, and Primeval Germination. Yes, this is the first time you're getting to see the environments with the correct music. The original music. The
first time except for yesterday.
Oh, did On Deck do some of that?
Yep, they played Champion Studios at least.
Oh, nice. Yeah, such soothing music for the apocalypse. All right, so Apostate, if anybody needs a reminder, the main thing is that Apostate, on this side, if you take him all the way down and he has a relic in play, you destroy the relic and he flips to the Dark Corruptor side. So usually you want to try and get the relics out of the way first before destroying Apostate on this side. And he's already got an Apocalypse out. At the start of the environment turn, destroy all cards in play other than this card, character cards, and relics, and destroy this card. So, we're probably going to want to sit with one-shots, unless there's things that we're not super worried about losing.
Yeah, we don't have any, none of us have a way to deal with that.
Yeah, I was going to say, unless we have a way to get rid of it, which I don't. Either one of my characters don't, so...
Yeah, we don't.
Alright.
Anyone else getting ban echo? Is that when you get banned, and then you get banned, and you get banned, and you get banned, and you get banned?
I don't know. Sometimes I think it's to do with the way that Slack processes audio. Sometimes if I get really loud, it'll echo off of John, even though he's wearing headphones. And I don't know why that is, but it's definitely a thing that I've seen happen. All right.
Yeah, and I don't have you really loud in my ears or anything, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip. Draw a couple more cards, and then I'll have more things to do next turn. So I suppose it might make sense to talk... Well, I guess we can wait until we get to the environment to talk about that.
Well, I will skip, but I will use my power to reveal the top card of the environment deck, discard it or play it. Maybe. It's going to get destroyed anyways, so maybe I'll just skip. An exciting first round.
Indeed. JCC says, I'm hoping in addition to the hero themes, we'll also have listening parties for Aeon's End and Spirit Island. As far as I know, that would definitely be something we would want to do. You know, the only reason that we did not do listening parties for One Deck Dungeon is because we did not do the music for One Deck Dungeon. One Deck Dungeon already had music as created by somebody from the Asmati Games side, and so we basically just had to expand the music and cut it together so that it would work in the game, but we didn't, you know, Jean-Marc did not compose it. So, to my knowledge, the plan would be to do that for any music that is composed by Jean-Marc. This is Dangerous Vision. Destroying a number of dice, at least one to... Yeah, I feel bad just skipping again, but
yeah, I think that's fair.
it seems like that's the right choice here.
Yep.
Yeah, this Luminary is the one that deals damage based on the number of devices in play, not the one who gets more devices into play.
All right.
Huzzah, says GCC.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to play a seed because I want them in my trash anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the only one who's been dealt damage, so maybe I'll play the Noxious Pod to get a point of damage in Apostate.
Yes.
Orchid, are devices affected by that card? Yes, it's any device, not just hers.
All cards in play other than this card, character cards, and relics. So if you had a device that was a relic, it would be fine, but I don't know that there are any of those.
I don't think there are any of those.
I don't know, I feel like the Bloodstone could potentially have qualified in some ways. It's like a weird alien device that's also a relic, but it's not really. Alright, there it goes, Noxious Pod, hits Apostate, and Plavicle Capital. Let's pop that open and see what that has to say. So this is a building. The first time lightning damage is dealt each turn, each Maerynian regains 2 HP. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of the environment deck. If it is a building or a Maerynian, put it into play. If not, discard it. Alright, now we get a Squall Guard, which is a Maerynian. And this is reduced damage dealt to the Maerynian with the lowest HP by 1. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals each non-hero, non-Maerynian target 1 melee and 1 lightning damage. Alright, now comes Profane Summons.
Apostate's getting serious now.
Yep. Relic.
And now Akash'Thirya is in normal hero hit point range.
All right, so let's real quick. I wanted to talk about this a little bit on the environment turn, but so one of the things that happens in this environment, which is different from others, is these like weather effects. Like the Hurricane Shield and the Superheated Water Spout. At the end of the environment turn, deal the 2 targets with the lowest HP 2 fire damage each. Targets dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the environment turn. Is there something to do with like if a weather effect comes out and there's another weather effect in play, or was I imagining that?
I mean, you just had one up. Does it say anything like that?
I'm looking through them. No. Maybe I was thinking of the Nexus.
Yeah, the Nexus has things that...
Is that where like biomes come out and they change?
Biomes, if there's another biome, it destroys them or whatever.
Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I have not played these environments as much as I would like, and certainly not in like regular games, so this is why I'm excited to try them. All right, cool. So let's see here. So we've got the Runes of Malediction, which is really annoying.
Yeah, and the Tome and the Corrupted Effigy. The Tome will make him play a card whenever we draw a card, so you want to watch out for that. And then -2 damage reduction from the runes is also super gross. I don't really have a lot to get through that right now. We might want to just hit Apostate. At this point, we can't get through the damage reduction at all. I'm trying to see if any self-sabotage. Yeah, self-sabotage. If you build up components, you can do a big hit. So like, but you don't actually have any.
I have no components. All right, I'm just going to start with Temporal Shielding because that'll at least hold me from some of the infernal damage.
We need some big hits of damage to get through this, or an irreducible, but we just don't have it right now. We need to build up a little bit, hopefully. But not being able to draw cards is not going to help. I mean, we can draw cards, but he'll play a card. So it's all really bad. This is a really bad combo early on for this team.
Yeah.
If we can get rid of the Tome, that will go a long way. And Luminary has cards that can help her do that. Mm-hmm. But you need to draw to get to them, or Hasten Victory might be able to let you get to them. Random top card plays.
Right.
In any case, yeah, what do I want to do here? I guess Combat Stance. I mean, Infrared Eyepiece is going to make me draw cards, which is basically I can reveal the top cards of the villain deck, and then he plays one of them like straight away. So that's not ideal.
Yeah, Pricey Provinces. The end of the song is the diving in the water. So the fact that it then loops around, you have not heard that before because we didn't loop it at the listening party. But
yeah, Luminary has some ways to destroy cards, but not in her hand right now. Let's reveal the top card of the environment deck. Leviathan.
Let's read that real quick. Genebound Reject. Increased damage dealt by this card by 1 for each weather effect in play. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals each Maerynian and hero target 2 irreducible lightning damage, then destroy a weather effect.
So while many of the cards in this environment are our friend, Leviathan is not our friend. So he's going to the trash. Though the irreducible damage, if we could redirect it, would be nice. But
yes.
And the problem is we don't have ways to deal with these things unless we draw cards.
Unless we draw, yeah. Well, who's the most likely to get something that could help deal with it? Like, I did not draw when I was Omnitron.
It's Luminary.
Okay.
So I feel like we can avoid drawing here, and we have a couple top decks from Luminary that have a chance to do something, and otherwise we're just going to have him start playing cards.
Yeah, so let's do that. Yes, I want to play the top card of my deck. Consider the price of defeat. Each player may draw a card. Should I just have myself do it?
So, whenever a player draws a hero card, play the top card of the villain deck. So,
right, but we were saying that there was a possibility that Luminary could get or draw something the best. So if we're going to have anybody do it, is that the one who should, or should just nobody do it?
You have one more top deck, Hasten Victory, for next turn. So let's try that first.
All right, we'll skip it.
And we also have like some big. Oh man, Triple Cross is the one that we needed.
That was the top card of my deck that I should have played.
Well,
or drawn.
We didn't know. You still have another copy.
All right. So let's see. And I can't. My power's not going to do anything, right? There's no devices in play.
It'll do 0 damage. Yeah.
So we'll just skip. And no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should be drawing cards, but. It's hard to decide that.
Yeah, we have lots of hit points. We can afford to sort of chill for a minute and hang back, I think.
Actually, I can play as the Earth turns and take damage to play environment cards instead of villain cards. So I'm going to do that. And then we can start drawing cards, maybe. Yeah, I don't have any primordial seeds in the environment trash yet. I'll go with one with the land so I can start getting them to the environment trash. And yes, I'll draw a card. But I can deal myself 2 psychic damage to instead play the top card of the environment deck.
Which we know is not Leviathan.
Yeah.
So we get a superheated.
I'd rather take 2 damage than have a villain card get played, so.
Yeah, so that I actually already read this one. At the end of the environment turn, deal the 2 targets with the lowest HP 2 fire damage each. Target self-damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the environment turn. So that's going to get through and hit Apostate, but none of the things. Unexpected Microburst. And this is when this card enters play, deal each target 2 projectile damage and destroy 1 hero ongoing card at the start of the environment turn. Destroy this card. Alright.
I don't think the order matters. I don't super need combat stance, so.
Alrighty.
And this can go after the environment, or the villain cards. The Squall Guard helps us, so he is a friend. that I kept trying to say on the Oblivion stream. No one would listen to me.
Things like this are why I feel Apostate warrants a 2 and 5/9 rating. Yes, I count that as a real difficulty rating.
Hmm.
Alright, I think one other environment card came out. Yes, the Storm Speaker.
Yeah, so you can draw cards now.
Okay. Let's see here. I still don't have any components. Yeah, like I'm still sort of stuck in the fact that like there's not a whole lot of good stuff I can do here. And I guess I could play Bioengineering Beam and use my base power. And maybe just have it for later. Or I could draw 2 and start trying to get components.
Yep, I mean, I would go with Bioengineering Beam.
Yeah, alright.
I can only stop 1 draw per turn, I think. Or 1 villain play per turn. Oh no, I guess it's whenever, but it does cost me 2 damage every time you draw a card.
Right.
But you could like use Bioengineering Beam and hit Apostate.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. What's our
Thanks,
most...
Leo9981, for subscribing for 22 months.
Wow, it's almost 2 years! What do we think? The Water Spout, or...?
The Water Spout's going to get destroyed by Storm Speaker. If we... I mean... So... Maybe the Plowcall Capital. It's not really doing anything for us.
Oh, right, sorry.
No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else I'm going to do next turn in terms of playing a card, so it's fine.
Alright.
Ugh, another
Still don't.
sabotage. Still don't. Maerynian Lightning Dome. Reduce lightning damage dealt to all targets other than the target with the highest HP by 2. Increase lightning damage to the target with the highest HP by 1.
Alright, well I guess I'll start... I can start putting out equipment cards for Inventory Barrage, so... we get another Storm Speaker. I don't think we need... We've already got 1 out there. So... I'm just going to get rid of this. And yeah, I want to draw a card. Grappling Hook. Squall Guard, that's good. That hits the villains. We just need them to be dealing more damage.
Alright, so...
I mean, Hasten Victory still has a chance of doing something.
Yes. Dangerous Vision. Nothing.
Well, you're getting lots of cards in your trash. You can do a damage. Why are you skipping a damage to Apostate?
I don't know. I don't have any devices, so I assumed that I couldn't. Maybe I was doing the math wrong.
You have a +1 from the environment.
Ah!
And you don't want a card?
I mean, I can if you want to keep taking damage. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Like, Luminary is literally the only person who can actually make it happen. So, especially Luminary draw cards.
Another Storm Speaker.
All right. I guess I can go for the tree. start playing.
So anybody else excited to go see Captain Marvel this weekend? I know I am.
Yeah, it's coming out here as well.
Nice.
And do I want to draw a card? I don't know if I have irreducible damage. I don't think so.
Yes, Take Walker. It comes out on Thursday. I'm going to see it by myself Friday night because I have failed as a father, and none of my children have any interest whatsoever in seeing Captain Marvel, except for my 8-year-old who is too young.
I'm really looking forward to it.
I know, like it's probably the one that I'm looking forward to probably more than like any of the other standalone hero movies for a while. They're actually all three of them more interested in seeing Shazam, I think because it looks funny. And it comes out on my birthday, and that's very exciting. So I'm probably going to go, we're going to try and finagle a thing where I can take all of them out to dinner and go see that movie on my actual birthday, which is a Friday. So.
Well, I mean, Shazam is also like about a kid who gets superpowers, so I think it really appeals to kids.
And it's also the other Captain Marvel coming out less than a month after the other Captain Marvel, which I think is very interesting and very fun.
That's true.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Wikipedia and look up Captain Marvel, because that name, the name of that character, has a fun storied history. Yay, Captains Marvel, as it were.
Holy moly. Now this is all going to be a bunch of 0 damage because of 2 Storm Speakers.
Softball-sized hail. At the end of the environment turn, deal each target 2 cold damage. If any environment targets are dealt damage this way, destroy 1 building card. Interesting.
You wanted to see Maerynian Refuge, you're seeing it.
I'm seeing it. No, this is good. Like, I haven't ever seen it, like, get this many cards into play. Like, the few Oblivion games I've played, it's like, it plays a thing, then Oblivion plays a thing, and everything goes away, and then the environment gets destroyed. Right. So it's like... Yeah, Citizen, I'm going to see it a very late showing because it's like, if I'm going to go see it with my kids, I got to see like a 5 o'clock showing, but if I'm going to see it by myself, I have to go after most of the kids are sleeping so that I'm not missing bedtime. And so I'm actually going to, like, I want to say a 9:30 showing on Friday night, I think. And not in 3D, which I'm bummed about. I wanted to see it in 3D, but the timing wasn't going to work out. I actually import 3D versions of all the Marvel movies because as of like the middle of last year, every studio decided that no one in North America likes 3D, and they stopped releasing 3D Blu-rays in North America. And so if I want them, which I do because I have a great 3D setup at my house, I have to import them from India, Australia, the UK, or some other place where there are way fewer people, but apparently they think they can sell more 3D Blu-rays.
They're not region locked, or they don't do that anymore?
More often than not, the 3D Blu-rays are region free. Blu-ray is actually a lot better about that than DVD was. DVD had like half a dozen or 8 or 12 regions. Blu-ray literally only has 3.
Right.
All right. I still don't have a thing that I want to play.
Yeah, this is really gross.
I know it's not great.
Yeah, I don't know what's.
Can I get rid of the hail, maybe, or
getting the Wraith to inventory barrage is definitely a way forward. So yeah, I mean, you can use your bioengineering beam to like get rid of stuff that's hurting us. Definitely. I mean, it's not the weather effects aren't hurting us because of the reductions,
right?
But at least you can hit something.
So what's like best choice here then?
Yeah, take out one of the weather effects.
Okay. Yes, Janagro, that is pretty much the most first world problem ever. Absolutely.
And you can hit Apostate for 1 or the Pugilist.
Yeah.
Getting him having damage reduction sucks, so I would probably
take the Pugilist.
And like, I don't know, we can draw cards, he'll do stuff, but at least we get options. I don't know. He will occasionally like do a lot of damage to us though, right? So
yeah.
It's probably not worth it except for Luminary to get that card that you can wipe out the relic.
Yeah, no, believe me, I get that I am a minority when it comes to enjoying 3D. I always have to like twist people's arms to go see 3D movies with me, but I've always liked them. And so I do what I can to enjoy my 3D at home.
Swell guards. And I don't want to use Infert Eyepiece. I mean, I could use Infert Eyepiece and then we'd know what he's going to play, but it's probably still not a good idea.
Like when my daughter had her 13th birthday a couple weeks ago and she had her friends over, she basically said to me, she's like, I want my friends to come over and I want to play VR and I want to watch something in 3D. That was what she said to me. And so that made me feel like I had done my job. And so she had 9 of her friends over and they took turns playing Beat Saber, and then they watched about half of the 2016 Ghostbusters in 3D, which was pretty cool. All right. Yeah,
so Brilliant Avenger can get you devices. It also could discard that card we need, but...
Yeah, I mean... Saber Battle Drone...
That didn't discard the card we need.
Okay,
so.
Good. Which means I can now deal damage, which I'm excited.
You do also have a Doomsday device that can like clear his field, right? So.
Right. Oh, this
you
is
may as well. Oh yeah, you can't hit the.
Yeah, because
the lightning dome is blocking the pugilist, so you may as well hit him.
With this.
And for Luminary, draw cards, try to get that card we need. This can go to Omnitron because he has -2 on it.
Yep. And I get to hit back. And I can hit the pugilist because it's not lightning damage.
Oh great, Imp Pilfers are gonna start collecting.
Yeah, Sonic Blade encapsulates it pretty well. Pretty much the goal is Luminary finds a triple cross or builds up for dropping the moon and all these relics.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, let's do this.
Or, the Wraith can eventually get an inventory barrage that can destroy the tome, but...
It is amazing to me how relaxing a regular game of Sentinels feels after playing 90% of Blue Aeon for the last, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah, I guess another tactic is Luminary getting a lot of devices into play, and then her base power can do a lot of damage, right? But I'm going to skip this so that the tree can keep getting health, because I don't think we need to use powers as much right now. Yeah, and I'm going to play both of these cards, and then I'll just not have cards for now.
Take Walker says, man, if this is relaxing, your OA sessions have not been going well. Yeah, I have not won an Oblivion game in my last 5 or 6 playthroughs. I found some bugs, and I've reported them, and so that's good. But, and I've had at least 2 that I was for sure that I was going to win, and then it just all fell apart on page 3. But that's the way it works. I think I've beaten Oblivion in my own playtesting games twice. And I don't know how many total games I've played. Some of them I've not played all the way to the end, because if I'm played for an hour and then I find a bug and then I report it and then I go back to doing other things, because, my job is not simply to play games all day, despite what some people think about game developers. Yeah, and the background music definitely
they're going to take out the Imp Forest. And they're doing a lot of damage to Apostate, 9 damage every round here. Yeah, we want to get rid of this, actually. This is not going to help us. Yeah, Oblivion mode is definitely getting more solid. I still haven't gotten through a game without a bug yet, though.
That is true. And I will say, John might get mad at me for saying this, but at our team meeting this week, we did have the conversation of like, all right, sometime soon we need to go through all of the outstanding bugs and decide which of these are must fix before shipping bugs and which of these are such edge cases that we can fix them after we ship bugs. So I don't know if that gives anybody a picture of exactly where we are in relation to shipping, but that was a conversation that we had this week.
Yeah.
Because this is a game, I mean, you know, all of you all out there know this. Sentinels is a game that, like, for it to ever be completely free of bugs would be one of the signs of Oblivion arriving on our doorstep and getting ready to destroy the world. Because there's just so many interactions that it would be, you know. We actually had a bug. What was the longest standing bug? The one with Tempest having too many copies of a card?
Oh yeah, Tempest had the wrong number of a couple cards that no one noticed for like 2 years. So Submerged Aquadome is asking, whenever hero uses a power, deal them on cold damage. That's not fun. At the end of the environment turn, if someone discards a card, we can play the top card in the environment deck and reshuffle. So I think we should probably do this.
Sure.
Luminary wants to discard a card anyway, so.
Sure. Yeah, I actually don't mind having devices in my trash, so...
Leo9981 asks, is there going to be Oblivion mode on Sidekick? We are planning to add that at some point, yes. And this is going to do -2, 0 damage to everything.
Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. -0 damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Is there something said -0?
No, it's just you had said you were going to say -2 and then you just said -0. So
oh, yeah.
This is going to do -0 damage to everything.
-0 and 0 are the same. Here we can just say, like, no for this turn. You can... And you have to do it for each of them. It's not going to matter. They're still going to take 0. It's either they take 0 or -1. Oh, right. It is remembering it. It just takes a second. Alright, destroy an ongoing card. Oh, I would like to keep Akash'Thirya's around if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, my reactive plating is fun and all in theory, but it's not actually doing anything for us right now.
Not much.
So I'm fine with that.
Bioengineering Beam is more useful.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So yeah,
down to 35.
The extra card thing is that there was at least one card of Tempests that he had, or they had. I don't know what pronouns are appropriate for Tempest, but Tempest had more copies of a card in the deck than was proper, and it existed that way for a very long time.
Yeah, there was one card that had 2 and was supposed to have 1, and one that had 1 that was supposed to have 2. They're swept around. Here comes damage.
And there's the orb.
Go to Wraith. Yeah, now we have an orb, which is going to stop us from dealing damage to destroy the thing. Yeah, awesome. RIP the barrage. We can still have Luminary dig for stuff. And the problem is, like, if we go for like an inventory barrage, he's likely to play a card to heal everything. Even if we do some damage to the orb, it's not going to be enough. Oh my goodness, this is really frustrating.
Yeah, is there anything in the environment that matters, or can I just skip and we can just keep moving along here?
If you're going to skip and what? Like, if you want to make some progress, damage Apostate.
Damage Apostate. Okay, fair enough.
We can, if we get to Apostate to 0, he destroys relics, right? So like that's a way to proceed.
That's true.
So don't like skip and don't do anything. Like
okay,
do something.
That's fine. So what should I destroy, or should I?
Yep, destroy something, and you destroy the weather effect, or that's fine, I guess, or the clavicle capital, whatever. Yeah, better to wail on him.
Sure.
As much as we can. We don't actually have a lot of ability to wail on him, but I'm going to play this Infinite Eyepiece, and then I could next turn Inventory Barrage on him is what I might do.
Sure.
Bridge Aquadome, that can go away. And I don't want an Infinite Eyepiece. And I don't want to draw a card.
Alright.
You have 9 in your trash, it's pretty good already.
Yeah.
But you can at least, like, if you play, like, the battle drones or whatever, you can start doing more damage. I guess the regression turret could be helpful, too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, I've got 9 in my trash. Yeah, that's only going to get me up to 11 and then 12.
I mean, technologically stable will give you a chance to draw the thing we need. So that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
Yeah, the point we played it was to draw, so.
Alright, so we get a
Yay, Pugilist.
Pugilist. Alright, and then I will... Yeah, let's see. What am I at? 8? Oh, right, because I had pulled one. Yeah. And this is a lightning damage, so the Pugilist is going to go down, so I'll just do this on Apostate.
Yeah, with the battle drones, you can kill the Pugilist.
Yes.
Hey, that is... Oh, that's the one that deals damage. That's not a good one. Oh, here's the one that heals the relics. Great.
Good times. All right, so... Right, so I can hit the Pugilist with this. And then I can destroy...
Destroy the nanites.
The nanites. Hit the Pugilist again.
And Akash'Thirya can take care of the Pugilist if you want.
Okay, so then I'll just skip here.
Yeah. We can actually have someone use a power if we wanted, but I don't think there's anything that super makes sense still. I'm going to use my power. Oh, I must draw a card. All right.
Womp womp.
All right, well, this is going to be fun. Every time he hits the pollen, I'm going to draw a card. So let's hit other things first, so they get a chance to heal from the pollen. I guess we can just go through them and hit the pollens last. This is the weirdest game. And I do want to move it to the environment trash. Draw a card, which plays the top card of the villain deck. Great, Apocalypse.
Oh, wonderful. Kill everything except the things we need.
That is amazing. Yeah, put that in the trash. This is great.
Your target with the highest.
Oh, great, Preemptive Woe. Yeah, we want that. Well, you're going to have a lot in your trash. Then you can find the other thing.
Yeah, and I have the thing that lets me do that, so that's fine.
And do I want to draw a card? Like, I may as well at this point. Does it matter? What has he got left to play? He could deal more damage, I guess. And he's at plus damage, so maybe we'll say no. Oh, good. All right. Let's give Luminary a hit point and Wraith a hit point. And we'll shuffle the Healing Pollen into the deck. We need the Summon Fanatic button would actually help because Fanatic has Final Dive, which super helps.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Fiendish Pugilist first. And yeah, Parse would be really helpful. And then I don't think the order matters now because, yeah.
You got a +1 against Apostate there. That was nice.
Yeah, they're still doing 9. They're doing more damage to him every round than we are. They're doing 9 every round.
Final Dive is book into his smirking face.
I guess.
Yeah, and the irony, of course, is that, like, one of my favorite rewards in Oblivion is whatever the heroic version of Apostate is. I don't remember the name.
I forgot because you made me try to think of it.
Yep. I started to think of it too, and I was like, wait, why can't I think of it? I have a clear picture of it. Seraph! Yes.
JCC on the spot.
Thank you, JCC. This game is definitely sans serif. Font jokes!
Womp womp. Hey, the top card in the environment deck is ours. Who wants to gain 4 hit points? I'm thinking of the tree.
You're welcome, Take Walker.
Let's give it to the tree. And this is going to go off again.
Alright, so now what is it? It kills the relic with the lowest HP if he flips?
He would say on his card.
Highest, yeah. I'm in the middle of fast forwarding, so I can't bring it up.
As am I.
Yeah, the relic with the lowest HP is destroyed, and Apostate's villain character card flips to the Dark Corruptor side.
Yeah, the lowest HP one is the one we want to get rid of the most.
Totally.
Anyway. So, right, this is destroying everything. I don't know. I'm wondering if there's an ordering mattering here. Yeah, Healing Pollen, definitely we want that to go off earlier because my ongoings will like let it go into the environment. So let's, yeah, Healing Pollen, I think. Yes, to the environment trash. Draw a card, play top card of the environment of the villain deck. Great. Oh, that Impelfer is going to get destroyed, so that's okay. And there's no relics in the trash, right? He's like, yeah, they're all in play. So the Relic Spirit isn't going to do anything. And let me just see if anything else. Oh, he's going to destroy the tree. I healed it. I shouldn't have healed it. I should have healed one of us. Oh, well. I'm not going to go back for that. Yeah. I think it's just choose for me.
Alright, Pilfer, Relic Spirit, Engineering, Temporal Shielding, Infinite Eyepiece, Infinite Eyepiece.
So much for that inventory barrage plan. That's the trouble. And there goes all the environment. It's hilarious. That's the trouble with actually with him playing cards, right? Then like we get closer to that apocalypse. The second apocalypse, so. And now he's dealing each of us 5 damage or 4 damage. Gross. This is really bad. Yeah, all of our setup is gone. We have nothing to set up with.
Yeah.
You can have 12 cards in your trash. It's not quite enough.
That was the first thing I went to look for too. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
did Luminary get to 15? Ah, no.
You need to like play devices in order to just have one to destroy. So we're searching for it.
All right, so he has Fallen Angel, Impilfer, Profane Summons, and Relic Spirit in his deck. Sure.
Yeah, it's too bad you hadn't used your base power. You would have done a bunch of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can get a card back to your hand.
Yeah.
That's a way to draw a card without it counting. Oh, man. Well, suit yourself. Playing that. And I'm going to reveal the top card of the environment deck. Softball sized tail. I'm going to put that in the trash. And I'm not drawing a card because this is rough. Yeah, it's all on Luminary here, I think.
Okay, so what is this one? If there are 15 more cards in your trash, move all devices from your trash into play, and this card deals each non-hero target 2 fire damage. Alright, so that's not the one we need. But Dangerous Vision, let's see here. Destroy any number of devices. I don't have that, so that's not any good. Yeah, I guess Regression Turret is...
And you could use it to reduce Apostate's damage against us.
And that is the only thing I can hit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it has to be dealt damage, so.
Yep.
And yeah, draw a card. Like, we need you to get that card.
Pilfer, which gets immediately knocked down to 1. Apostate in his full 4chan troll mode. Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so I'm going to play Primeval Germination and then get...
Yeah, Team Orchid, I think you mean 8chan. Yeah, actually, I forgot. We're doing an AMA on 8chan tomorrow. If anybody wants to join us. I heard that went really well for THQ and Nordic.
We're not doing that. Just in case anyone is wondering.
That's a joke. Superheated Water Spout.
Alright, I'll play the top card. It's my card. And I want Akash'Thirya to gain HP. Destroy the Pilferer. And then... yeah, Healing Pollen makes me draw a card, so I don't want that. Yeah, I don't think where it is going to matter. Oh, it blocks the thing from dealing damage. Oh well. It's better than having him play extra cards, which has been really problematic for us.
Right, so
well, there's no more relic cards, so that's something. Gross. We need Luminary. Luminary is the only way out of this, so.
Yeah.
And it's not unwinnable. You never know. So I would. You could skip your play and use your power to get temporal shielding. instead of a Blade of Coding, I think is better for you.
Wait. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Then you keep your volatile watering going.
Yep.
Well, I can destroy an ongoing environment card and then draw a card.
Brian the Wolf Hunt says, I wonder why he has 2 gauntlets but no shirt. I feel like he doesn't take armor seriously.
And this is a case where I'm going to skip, and not draw cards.
Because they ain't nothing to do. Alright, so...
I mean, Baird... Yeah, you still don't have enough in your trash.
Yeah.
So, like, Baird Blade could be a way to go. Because you do have an extra power.
Yeah. Oh, God, I wish I had 13. If I had 13, Dangerous Vision would be the way to go. Right?
Right, because, yeah...
I could destroy the regression, and then Dangerous Vision would be the 15th, and then I could do the thing. But I don't. Alright, Baird Blade it is.
Yeah, that Terralunar Translocator is amazing and will clear out his whole board. Alright, so we know his next play now, because it's Fallen Angel, so... The Regression Turret is definitely a good idea.
Well, and I get to use both of them, so...
Yeah, you do get to use both, I guess, so... I mean, the Relic Spirit, I mean... Yes. May as well, I don't know.
Yeah. And I can't hit anything else. Yeah, I mean, if we can get him down...
Oh yeah, he's on a 15.
Is the one that's going to go, so...
The trouble is we've not been able to get set up enough to actually do damage. And I think, yeah, still draw a card because we, like, if we can get you... Alright, first Healing Pollen. Which he's going to play another card. Maybe we shouldn't have had you do this. Oh well. Oh no, another Fallen Angel. That's bad. That's real bad. Probably shouldn't have drawn a card since we had the Dangerous Vision ready. You need to shuffle them so the runes wouldn't pull demons out of the trash, sure, but also we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna die, but we're gonna be pretty close at this point. And also now you don't have a device to destroy, right?
Yeah. This is fine. It's all fine.
It's fine. Everything is fine. You do have 14 in the trash right now, you just don't have the card you need.
Yep.
Well, I can use Verdant Explosion to get a couple more hit points. Sure. Oh man, that thing hits the tree right away, that's so annoying.
Nothing is on fire. Please bring water.
What am I going to play? I think I have to play Vitalized Thorns, even though it destroys itself. It's going to deal 3 damage to Apostate.
Actually, I don't remember. I don't know exactly who's in the chat, and I don't remember which of you were all Coheed and Cambria fans. But the reason why I wasn't here last Tuesday was because I was at Coheed and Cambria with my son, which was awesome. It was a great show.
Alright, Luminary needs the hit point, and Akash'Thirya needs the hit point. Actually, I don't know if that was needed for Akash'Thirya, but whatever. I'm doing
so
it.
Eggroll20xd6 asks, do you think the Handelabra team will ever be a part of the Letters page with an episode about transitioning the card game to digital and how your vision of the digital space was influenced or influenced the future lore of the RPG? Long question, I know. That's an interesting question. Obviously, we would be more than happy to show up on an episode of the Letters page. I wouldn't say that the digital game had much effect on the lore. I do feel confident in saying that in at least one or two scenarios we had some effect on mechanics, at least in the card game, probably not in the RPG. But there were definitely scenarios where Christopher was like, hey, this is a mechanic I'm thinking of doing, would that be completely impossible in the video game? And we being like, I mean, nothing's impossible, but it would certainly not be easy, and him going, okay, I'll see if I can come up with a different way to do it.
Oh great, Apostate played Apocalypse again.
That seems appropriate.
That's fine. We don't have anything anyway. Yeah, I hit Omnitron here. Yeah, we haven't really talked to them about being on the Letters page, but that could be interesting.
Oof. Yeah, this is not... I mean, so this is when you get to see one of the features of Handelabra Live that we are very proud of, which is that we play every single game to the end. The bitter end, sometimes. Because you literally never know. This game is not lost yet. We haven't had a single incapacitated hero.
Alright, I could destroy the Apocalypse. That's no problem. So...
Oh, yeah, grappling hook?
Yeah. So if you want to, like... You could do the plating dance and keep your temporal shielding by playing a different plating and then using your power to play temporal shielding if you want.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can do that.
It's not exciting, but it works.
Yeah, Omnitron-U has done essentially nothing this game. And that's fine.
Soaked HP for Luminary.
Omnitron-U is just sort of
Actually, no. Omnitron-U did a bunch of damage with his base power. Or with the bioengineering beam. Yeah, we need to get rid of the Apocalypse because we need Luminary to be able to have a device survive.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to draw a card. This is really sad. And there's nothing in the environment deck, so I'm just going to skip that and not draw a card. Poor Wraith. All right, so at this point,
yeah,
you don't need to
Dangerous
draw more
Vision
cards.
can't actually do the thing. Because
yeah, so you need to put out something... I mean, Regression Chart is probably the best thing to reduce the damage that he's dealing to us at this point.
Yeah.
It might not be enough, but... Because if he plays another deal everything 3 damage, then we're hosed, but... Sure, you can hit them. And you don't need to draw cards here, right? So,
yeah.
At this point, we shouldn't have done it last turn.
Yeah.
Like, on autopilot almost. And I don't think anyone needs to use a power here. I'm just trying to have a little bit of
unless reducing the damage by those again would be the difference between life and death. Just something to think about.
Right. All right, I'm going to use this, and maybe it will do something cool. All right, Storm Speaker, good. I can play the top card or discard the top card. I'm gonna try to get to my seeds again. Actually, are there any seeds? Maybe there aren't anymore. Oh, I guess there aren't, but at least these are gonna do a bunch of damage to Apostate, which is what I wanted. Why is that? That should be a vote. And I can destroy these things that are hurting us. Yeah, like this Accelerate Nature's Order is coming up. Like, don't click anything. If Yeah, like that should not be a vote. Let me just make a note of that.
Okay.
Don't need to do like a big report or anything, but.
While he's doing that, I will comment. This moment in this piece of music,
Okay. You can vote on
triggers some very specific memory I have from childhood, but I cannot place it. That like it reminds me of something from my childhood, and I cannot place it. Like I don't remember if it was a movie or I just don't know. If anybody else has that same thought, let me know.
I'm gonna give the regression turret a hit point, just in case.
Sure.
He's at 5, which is really good. Yeah, let's get rid of that.
Yeah, he's definitely sending mind control signals to me.
I don't have any seeds, so I'm just going to discard and get it closer. Oh man, 2 damage to each target! At least it's -1. Does that order matter? I don't think so.
Alright. Apostate, another Impilfer.
Oh good, Impilfer, not Kill Us All card.
Oof.
Alright, so he's gonna do 2 melee damage, but then after that there's Infernal attached to it. So I think the best for this is Omnitron because you actually don't take the extra.
Yep.
And then this can go on the tree. Can always get the tree back. But can't get Akash'Thirya back.
Yeah, I never played Pokemon until Pokemon Go like 2 years ago, so.
Hey, you get to flip Apostate.
Hey, flip it Apostate. And there goes the tome. We can finally draw cards.
I don't know, like I very rarely flip Apostate. And now we can't even see him because he's covered in cards. So let's look at him on this side.
When flipped to this side, restore Apostate to 20 HP. When Apostate would be reduced to 0 or fewer, and there is a villain relic in play, the villain relic with the highest HP is destroyed, and Apostate's villain character card flips to the Infernal Emissary side instead. At the end of the villain turn, Apostate deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage, then regains 6.
Yeah, so his max is still 66 on this side. But now we can draw cards, so
have at it.
With all of our 3 hit points.
So I guess I'll just do like, oh, actually, shoot.
Yeah, you want your ablative, I think, more.
Yeah.
And you can get the other one out of your trash. And on Luminary's turn, we'll be able to clear most of his things. And I'm actually going to skip.
Yeah, skip, draw.
Actually draw. What have I been waiting on getting? Trust Fund and Stunbolt. Or yeah, sure.
Usually, yeah, Janagro says, well, usually when Apostate is flipped, you're so well set up that 20 damage is no big deal.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we? Dangerous vision.
Yeah, dangerous vision. Into. Yeah, you gotta destroy that. In your deck. And you want the Terralunal Translocator. For every 2 cards in your trash, you may destroy 1 non-character card other than this card. So that's going to be 7 cards.
8.
So the trick is there are Relic Spirits. And
Yeah,
the
so
Relic Spirits are going to move... Go ahead.
I have 8, because I have 16 in my trash right now.
Oh, you have 8. Okay, sure. So Relic Spirits move 3 Relic cards from the villain trash into play. And the Runes of Malediction moves demon cards from the trash into play.
Oh, God.
So we're gonna have to waste some of our some of these moving them back and forth.
right. Okay, so we're gonna use the translocator, and so.
Oh, you went FK, so I ended up doing it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so.
So I think the best thing to I'm trying to think of the best thing to do. Just kill all the relics and leave the spirits alone. The spirits are going to get killed by the environment, though, and they're going to bring back. They're going to bring back things. I guess we can have them bring back like gauntlets and stuff, right? So
1, 2, 3,
it's true.
4, 5,
we should just get rid of relics.
All right,
and leave the spirits alone.
Give me 1 second here. So if we do spirit. And then, well, no, yeah. This is one of those logical.
We could take out the spirits. We could take out the spirits, and then we'd have 6 left. So, like Adept, Orb, Runes, Effigy, Tome. So.
Right, but isn't the runes the one that brings the spirits back?
Yeah, the problem is the runes bring the spirits back, right? So you end up wasting like 2.
Well, but it's fine if the relic spirits come back into play and then we just avoid them. I mean, okay, the environment might kill them.
The environment's killing them a lot. So the thing is, there are relics that we don't care about as much. So, destroying all the relics now and then killing relic spirits later and letting them bring back, Gauntlets of Perdition is, fine. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely want the Orb and the Adept and the Runes gone forever, banished from the game if possible. All right, so basically what you're saying is kill all the relics, and then, I mean, could we get rid of some of the environment cards that are going to do some of the annoyance?
The spirit brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah, I mean, the environment's not doing too much right now. The Squall Guard are actually going to hit everything for 4 damage right now. So, as long as we have the... Actually, that's interesting too. So, we could bring back... yeah, the relics have enough hit points that they aren't gonna... They're gonna survive that, I guess. But I'm just trying to think of, is there a way that makes sense to, have some of these out? The environment cards here are all basically helping us, so I wouldn't get rid of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I haven't really thought this all the way through, but if we have 8, if we kill both of the relic spirits, then all the orbs except for runes, and then the runes, or I'm sorry, which is the one that brings back the corrupted effigy? No, who's the one that brings back the spirits? Yeah,
I guess actually the suggestion from Technomages is just leave the Runes of Malediction around. It doesn't do anything on its own.
Oh, yeah.
And all the relics are in the trash. So we could destroy the relic spirits and all the relics that are bad.
And just leave the runes.
Leave the runes.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, I was 1 step away from getting there, because my whole thing was kill the spirits and then all of the things, Runes of Malediction last, which brings the relic spirits back, but at full HP. So it'll be harder to kill them and therefore harder to bring back for things versus them sitting at 2 and 3 HP.
Right.
All right. I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Oh, right.
So
That's going to bring back the tome. That's fine.
Yeah, but the tome's going to be on the list.
Yeah.
The tome is... Actually, well, the tome will get killed by the... Honestly, the environment's going to kill the tome, so definitely get the orb.
Yeah, the orb for sure.
And get the Periapt. And
that's 4. That's 5.
And Condemnation, I think we'll want to get out.
6. So I think we have 2 more.
Oh yeah, the environment won't kill the tome if the runes are left
If we leave
up.
the runes,
so,
right. So
yeah, so take out the tome. Take out the tome.
So that's 7, and we should have 1 more. And that brings Condemnation back.
Oh,
okay, so we screwed this whole thing up. All right, let's...
Yeah, we can do Condemnation after that.
Let's go back. All right, so Spirit.
Yeah, Spirits.
1. Spirit 2.
Then the tome.
Then the tome. The raid.
Then that, yeah.
Then the orb. 4.
Yeah, orb. Periapt.
Periapt 5.
Effigy.
Effigy 6. Condemnation 7. And then one of the gauntlets.
One of the gauntlets, I think. Yeah, the imp will get killed by the environment.
All right, we got this. No problem.
And then if we have enough demons in the trash, we can avoid getting relic spirits back. Potentially. All right, rapid growth. I don't actually...
Yeah, he's not grinning anymore.
Want to play. So I'm just going to double skip here because my power won't do anything either. He could still like kill us all with 1 card play, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, we can have the environment destroy this so they don't play more cards that we don't want. He is very annoyed. Now we can see him, so.
Yeah. Alright, there goes the Pilferer. He's down to 16. Submerged Aquadome. That's not great. Yeah, I feel like...
Yeah, we want to get rid of that.
This. Omnitron is fine. I'm not going to use those self-sabotages.
At least not both of them.
Yeah, certainly, right.
And there's Storm Speaker. Alright, we're hanging in there.
Alright, he plays an Impilferer.
Oh, good. Not kill us all card. Oof. Oh, yeah, good.
Omnitron's got Ablative.
And he destroys it, so you can hit him. I guess you may just hit Apostate.
Yep. Alright, now if he flips back, nothing happens with his HP, right? It just stays. Yes.
That's right, it just stays where it was. Which would be at, like, 1 or whatever he was at.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try slip through time.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's nice that you're blocking the melee damage. I'm going to be stun bolting him, so he's not going to be doing a lot of damage. But in this environment, the elemental is actually really good too.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up later.
Now you can reset, maybe get something you want.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's do that. Let's reset. Ooh, disruptive flashettes.
That might be good to hold on to in case he plays Apocalypse again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get the Ablative back out again. Yeah, I don't have any more powers, and that's fine.
The Wraith can do something. Yeah, so the Impilfer is going to be killed by the environment, so we don't need to worry about him. There is hope now. That's right.
There was always hope. Come on. Alright, what is technologically stable? Draw a card, move a device from trash to your hand, which I don't have because we shuffle. Oh, actually, yeah, right, the Doomsday device, but it's not really useful. Yeah, that's probably the best choice, is the Repair Nanites.
Start slowly climbing back. That's something Akash'Thirya can help with, so I can get the tree back.
Apostate with this. Tonight we are canceling the apocalypse. Yeah, I for one really hope they get to make a third one of that series, because I love the first one. The second one was solid, but the setup for what they were going to do with the third one looks awesome. I mean, the name.
Yeah, I really like the first one. It's like, let's make a live-action anime.
Yeah, totally.
Like, do it exactly just like that.
Oh, and I will say this too. I did just go to see Happy Death Day to You, because my 13-year-old has got a bit of a fascination with wanting to go to horror movies, so I'm trying to find horror movies that aren't that horrific to take her to, so that she doesn't end up freaked out and not sleeping for a month. And she loved the first Happy Death Day, which for those of you out there who don't know what it is, it's basically Groundhog Day, but what if murder mystery. Or I guess what if slasher film murder mystery. And the second one ended up being more like, what if we took the first one and then turned it into like a weird sci-fi buddy comedy, which I thought was almost even better. She liked the second one better, but that one is another one that set up a third movie really, really well. But then it was like, wait, what could they even name the third one? Because it wouldn't be Happy Death Day anymore. It's just like a whole different thing. Yeah, Deadlock, we're talking about Pacific Rim. That was the first thing that we were talking about.
Leviathan is going to hurt us bad.
Well, that's not very nice.
I mean, the Squall Guards are going to hit him a bunch, but...
So, JCC, I hear ya. My first experience of a horror movie, I didn't actually even watch the horror movie. I don't know if I've told this story on the stream before, but when I was 8 or 9, my parents rented the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and I saw the cover and I was fascinated, and they were like, yeah, you're definitely not allowed to watch this. And then the night that they watched it, I snuck out of my bedroom and sat at the top of the stairs and listened to the movie, and that was enough for me to not sleep for a month.
That's worse.
It was probably worse. Well, I don't know, honestly, if it was worse. That was a pretty ridiculous movie. I have told this story. Thank you, Brian the Wolf. I had a feeling I might have. But that was what began my sort of fascination with... Oof, this is going to hurt bad.
Yeah, this is taking out Wraith and Omnitron.
And I will say, we saw the trailer for the reboot of Child's Play at Happy Death Day to You, and my daughter was like, oh, I want to see that. And I mean, like, that's the kind of thing that, like, for a girl who's 13 who has an American Girl doll, like, the idea of, oh, I think we're done. No, we're not because of the environment. Okay, good. That's one of those ones that it's like I have to really think hard before I decide if she can see it. Like a doll coming to life and killing a bunch of things. That's craziness. I do remember seeing the first one. It doesn't seem like they're going to do the same thing they did with the first one, which, spoiler alert for a movie 25 years old or whatever. The original Child's Play, I think, had to do with the fact that there was like a serial killer whose soul gets sort of transplanted into the doll, and that's why Chucky is a murderous whatever. It seems like this one is a much more technological, like the soul, the ghost in the machine goes bad kind of story, at least from the trailer. Okay. So I don't know. The environment isn't killing us because of the environment. Exactly right, Technoker. Yeah, again, this is because I haven't played this environment much.
Irreducible. Oh, all right. We should discard for this. Luminary, go ahead. Luminary's probably going to get killed by Apostate, though. Oh, and now the environment. Oh, but weather effects are... We're going to be safe from this because of Storm Speakers. Well, it didn't take long for the environment to get built up again.
Oh yeah, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Like, wasn't it the first Indiana Jones that was like? It was one of the movies along with Gremlins where, because there wasn't yet a PG-13 rating, maybe it was Temple of Doom, that like it was PG and a bunch of parents took kids to see it thinking it was fine and it would like freak them out and whatever. I feel like Poltergeist might have been one that was just PG before the PG-13 or something.
I'm not a horror movie person.
Yeah, no, and I get that. Like, my wife is not a horror movie person. My son is never going to be a horror movie person. Like, he was freaked out by the second Harry Potter movie.
All right. This has to take out the repair nanites.
Yep.
And then Apostate is going to take out... Oh, man. Oh, good. There's actually no relics, so that's good. Luminary has done great work, and now we just have Akash'Thirya.
All right, in caps, what do we got here? One hero destroys one of their equipment cards. If they do, no. One player moves an equipment card. Nope. Play a card?
Let's see. I don't want to deal myself damage. Sure, I can play a card. Gain 2 HP or destroy an environment card. I mean, Leviathan is going to kill us. So
what's this ice?
Unless they
what's this
kill
us,
him
white
first.
man? There's only you left.
Oh, he's going up at the start of the environment turn, but the two Squall guards get to go first. But I think they're not going to be able to kill him. Will we be able to do enough damage to kill him?
Ooh, yeah, the first Star Trek movie being rated G.
Yeah, I think
wrong.
Destroys Leviathan.
The transporter accident in that movie scarred me.
Oh yeah, that was gross. Yeah, I think I need to regain a hit point.
Yeah, the ratings have definitely shifted. Like, it used to be G was like literally anyone, including babies. PG was like pretty much anyone as long as they understood English. Then R was like, oh, be careful. And it really has shifted.
Can I rewind to play a card here?
Yeah.
I want this to actually hit Apostate, and then I'm going to use my play here to play Scatter Seeds and get all of these into the environment trash. I'm going to choose 0. All right, I'm okay. My seeds are going to protect me from Apostate, hopefully. Yeah, get rid of this. Get rid of these things. And they're all healing up to full from the lightning damage. Not quite full, but.
This is like, I almost wish it was just more obvious what was going to happen. It's just so like, yeah, I knew that this superheated water spout was going to be
Yeah, but it's -3. So
okay. yeah. The environment would kill us if it wasn't for the environment, as we've said.
And when I use a power to deal 1 cold damage, yeah, I'm going to discard a card instead of that. And it reshuffles, which is going to get a lot of things. Hopefully. A lot of my cards. Yeah, my cards. And Fiendish Pugilist. So Fiendish Pugilist is going to go after the highest for 3. So I want to actually choose myself to be the lowest, so it goes after the pod. Oh no, but then the Gauntlet of Perdition, it didn't matter.
Oh no!
It would have made no difference. So.
And he's back to grinning.
That was close.
That was closer than I think anybody thought it was ever going to be. And that is fine with me. Try again? Same game? No. New game. Yes, organ music. All right. So let's see. Oh, man, randomize immediately picks Apostate again? I don't think so.
But you wanted Nexus of the Void?
Yeah, I want to do a Nexus of the Void. Okay. Oh, good. Citizen Dawn. We haven't played Citizen Dawn game in a while.
Sure.
All right. And what am I going to do? Heroes. Let's see. We'll do the other Luminary, because why not? And yeah, we'll do Expatriette, but the cooler Expatriette. Boom. I like it! Alright, so we're going to show off some Nexus of the Void here. We got Citizen Dawn with Darkwatch Expatriette. Letters page listeners know why I picked her. Akash'Thirya, Luminary, and Prime Warden's Argent Adept. So
you're okay with the stream going late because it's already.
I am quite alright with that. I've already, like, it's 4 degrees here right now, so I am definitely taking an Uber home or a Lyft home, not the train.
It's 25 today. It was very nice. Celsius.
Celsius, indeed. You have had your fun, but you still possess no true power. You and your
77 Fahrenheit.
You're wrong, Mother. Many with power use it for the good of all. Why can't you?
You're wrong, Mother Flipper.
All right, so she starts with a couple of assault rifles, some incendiary rounds, and an unload. I like that start. Cultivation, Earth's Attunement, Rapid Growth, and Thrashing Brambles. Baird Blade. Bard Blade? Baird Blade? Regression Turret, Repair Nanites, and Technologically Stable.
Barred Blade.
Barred Blade. Arcane Cadence, some instrumental conjurations, and a Syncopated Onslaught.
Oh, truth.
It wants to show off new environment. Brings Akash'Thirya. Seems like a miscalculation. Alright, so we got Truth.
Helps get other environment cards into play too, so.
We got all the mismatched citizens. Truth, Hammer, Summer, Battery. Alright, who's considered to have the most cards in play?
I mean, Akash'Thirya has
she's got the HPs. Alright, so since I feel like it's been a while since we've talked about Citizen Dawn, the reminder here is that if we get enough citizens in her trash, she will flip, and we don't want that. So, if she needs to get 5 or more citizens in the villain trash, she will flip. So if we can avoid getting 5 citizens in the trash and just wail...
Truth and Hammer need to go, but the other 2 I'm okay with leaving.
Sure. Alright, so I'm definitely going to start with an assault rifle.
Yeah, I mean, we can only hit Truth right now, so...
Yep.
He makes everyone immune to damage. But not immune to destruction. You had started out with Triple Cross, which we did not get last turn. You would be able to just like wipe Hammer away, which would be nice. Alright, so I have Cultivation, discard or play the top card of the environment deck. Earth's Attunement. Rapid Growth can be nice once I've got seeds, but I don't have them right now. And Thrashing Brambles. And then my base power for the regular version is put a Primordial Seed from my hand or trash into the environment trash, draw a card. I don't actually have any Primordial Seeds anywhere.
This tactical shotgun is my mom now. Yes, it could be worse. If Anvil was out as well, that would be definitely worse.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Thrashing Brambles to get set up with bonus damage, but I'm also going to use my base power to basically just draw an extra card to try to get some seeds. There's one.
As the earth turns. Alright, so this Luminary is a bit different than the one I was playing before. So this is the one that helps get more devices into play. By discarding the top 2 cards of your deck, move any devices discarded this way into play. Versus dealing damage. But let's see. Put a Bear Blade, then it does 1 target 2 melee. You may draw a card, you may use a power. Yeah, but I only have the 1 power. Let's see, draw a card.
You could get lucky and discard a device with the power and have it in play. That's
true. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
We also, like, doing damage to truth is totally worth it.
Yeah.
Even if it was just a 1-shot that did 2 damage. So I'm not sure there actually is. That would be a pretty weak 1-shot.
No more usable powers, that's fine. Yeah, and this isn't going to get through the damage reduction, unfortunately. But, oh well.
Still have to pick a target, though.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Like this is one of the things about the UI in our game that, there's no other way it could possibly go. But the first time I played Luminary, I was like, oh, destroy a target, and then I get to deal things, and I destroyed my the actual card, and then it was destroyed, and it couldn't do the other thing, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, you might want to do it anyways.
Sure,
to get
no,
more
absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
So
and I'm not, like I said, there's no other way it could possibly be. But I was definitely bummed that I was like, oh, I thought I was going to do more damage, even though I destroyed the card that was doing the damage.
All right, let's get a Vernal Sonata. Oh yeah, that Saraband of Destruction is good. So my base power is going to be put the bottom card of your deck into play and activate an accompany text. So let's get that Vernal Sonata into our hand. Let's put the Subdominant on top. Let's put the Saraband on the bottom because I'm going to want to have that. I'll trash the other Alacritus and play the Inspiring Supertonic. And get a couple hit points. If only we had Mainstay, he could put Truth in a headlock. That's true. We get a Spirit.
Devouring River. The first time a biome enters play each turn, this card deals the 3 non-spirit targets with the lowest HP 2 cold damage each. At the end of the environment turn, discard the top card of the environment deck. If it is a biome, put it into play.
Well, there's none of the citizen we need to got. Hope you weren't too attached to that Saber battle drone.
Eh, it is what it is.
Luminary is not about keeping things around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna boost this button.
That Devouring River is probably helpful for us. It's mostly going to go after citizens. So.
Yeah, and everything else is literally immune, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can shoot it if you want, but it's up to you.
And we don't want to get rid of the river.
I mean, it's at the moment it's helping us, but it's also going to start hitting like our seeds and devices too. So.
All right. Well, then I will take it down to half its hit points, and then that way
sure.
we can get rid of it if we need to, or
Fair.
leave it around.
And Truth is down to 3.
Ooh, hollow points, good times.
I guess with Rapid Growth, I could do a bunch of damage to Truth. I should have done that last turn. I didn't notice that. Maybe even though it's not getting seeds in, it is like letting us make progress. So I'm going to do that.
All right.
Should have done that last time. I didn't notice that.
more excellent music from Jean-Marc. I actually went ahead and turned the music up a little bit because this one's a little bit more, not environmental. What's the word I'm looking for? Atmospheric.
Atmospheric.
Yes. And so I wanted to turn it up so everybody could hear it a little bit better.
So I put that card from my hand into the environment trash and draw more cards. All right. Open season. I would highly recommend Hammer and Winter be destroyed if we can manage it. Or at least Regression Turret would help a lot.
Right.
If we're not going to be able to destroy them, which is probably likely. Actually, if you can chip Hammer down, so the river will destroy it, so that's nice. Or you're just going to do something else? Sure.
Well, I mean, just saying, like, I can get technologically stable, let me do a thing, and then another thing, and then another thing. So, all right, so you were saying Regression Turret on, like, Hammer and Winter?
Yeah, Hammer, Winter, and either Dawn or Summer. We have damage, Citizen Dawn.
Man, I am so stable.
Yeah, so Divine River is going to take out Hammer. And of course that means she's going to play Anvil right away, but you know, so it goes. Does anyone have things in their trash they want back? It's still pretty early for that, probably, so I'll save that. Yeah, if I use Syncopated Onslaught, then Winter will be destroyed as well. So I'm going to play that.
Last Peaks.
So I have 3 citizens in the trash. Oh, goody.
Yeah, I was going to say no Aurora, but there it is.
We don't have that much stuff.
Yeah, and that Regression Turret.
She could have played Anvil, which would have been worse in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
And Akash'Thirya still has lots of hit points, so sure. Alright, so, I mean, if you want, we can take out Summer. That would have 4 in the trash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to Assault Rifle, and obviously we're focusing Dawn here.
Yeah. I mean, Summer is doing a lot of damage, so, like, if you want, we can take her out. The environment will probably kill her anyways, but...
Sure. Okay.
I would leave Battery alone, though.
Yeah.
Are seeds immune to Aurora? We'll have a look at what Devastating Aurora says. It says, destroy all hero ongoing cards, destroy all equipment cards, destroy all environment cards. Primordial seeds are none of those things. Alright. Scatter seeds. I don't have a lot of things in my trash or anything in my trash. Yeah, cultivation is going to help. Instantaneous maturation can get a seed going right away, which is nice. I'm going to go with cultivation, which is going to help us move forward. And don't actually have a seed in the trash that I'm going to shuffle in. Because I don't have a seed in my hand or trash right now. So I'm going to use Cultivation to shuffle one card from the trash into the deck, which is just the seed. And let's discard the top. Try to get to the seed. Well, there it is. And may as well play the top card. And this is going to actually reduce damage dealt by these targets by 2 until the start of my turn. Super good.
Yep, the seeds are too tiny to be hit by those widely spaced lasers. Alright, do I need to be technologically stable again? What do I have in my trash? I don't have any devices in my trash. But draw a card and play a card is still not a bad thing. Backlash generator. I might just do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Ooh, Brilliant Inventor. Yep, I'm gonna do that.
Disposable Defender time.
Yes. Alright, so... I mean, it's probably most worth it for me to hit her for 1 here, right? Versus trying to get more things out? Especially since
yeah, if you hit her and battery, that will nullify any damage they can do.
Awesome.
All right, so we are back to where we were. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vernal Sonata now because we have stuff in our trash that we lost. And so you can move a card to the top of your deck if you wish.
Sure.
I think I'm just gonna skip this one for Akash'Thirya.
Yeah, I feel like... Brilliant Inventor or Consider the Price of Defeat?
I like Consider the Price of Defeat.
I know, that's, yeah, everybody get it. Everybody, you
Everyone
get a card, and you
cards,
get a card,
okay.
and you get a card. That seems like the better choice, yeah. I mean, I love Brilliant Inventor, especially with the other Luminary. Like, if I can get a bunch of devices in play and then build her up for, like, mass damage, that's awesome. Welcome back, Sparky Wolf. Yes, we did eventually lose our game against Apostate, but we are taking on Dawn here and doing what we can.
Also a rough start, but not as bad.
Yeah, definitely not as bad.
You just can't draw cards bad.
Alright, we got an Ember Dunes here, which is when this card enters play, destroy all other biomes. Whenever a target is dealt melee damage, deal that target 1 fire damage. That's an interesting effect. I don't know that I've seen anything quite like that before. Like, it's not when this card deals damage. It's whenever a target is dealt melee damage, deal that target 1 fire damage. And at the end of the environment turn, deal each target 1 fire damage.
I don't think the order super matters, so you can choose which card, which disposable defender gets hit.
Ugh. No, no fair healing.
If it's gonna happen, it's a good time.
Sure.
And here they do no damage, so that's good.
Alright, so I have my assault rifle. Yeah. Really?
Yeah, start getting more guns into play.
That's true. I do have unload. All right, fair enough.
Like, I wouldn't use those hollow points now when you don't need them. Like, they're gonna be like anvils out, and we need to like blast them.
Right. I assume we're trying not to hit Citizen Battery, right?
Yeah, we need to not hit battery.
It was awesome, Sparky Wolf. Thank you. So much fun to just sit in the sun and not do anything for 4 days.
And once again, I still don't have seeds, which is really annoying. So I might go with instantaneous maturation and get one. And I think, yeah, creeping mold is handy because we can destroy cards. But I think I'm going to go with healing pollen. Actually, I really like the strangling roots on those two, so maybe I could do with strangling roots again. It's nice to not take damage. That's just as good as healing. And I can play a card or shuffle the environment trash in the environment deck. I don't have any seeds in there, so that doesn't do anything for me. So I'll play another card. I still don't have any seeds in my own trash. I guess I could go for another cultivation. Sure. Once I start getting stuff happening, that will help. So, but I'll use my. I want to use my base power.
Well, this is perfect because now if you get the mission that says return 2 cards to your deck that have powers on it, you'll totally flip that right away.
Yeah, the one that says Dawn.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm still trying to like my mental database of like which missions are which rewards is still I'm still building that. All right, let's see. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, you could do Bared Blade and then do the turret and your base power.
Yeah, I like that idea. So let's do that. So we'll hit Dawn with this. Oh, right, and it's melee, so she gets some fire. Excellent.
Bonus fire.
I draw.
Consider the price of consider the price of defeat.
That's good.
So you're not discarding it; you're drawing it instead.
Alright, so I'll hit this, and then is it worth it to hit the other one to reduce it?
Yep, he deals 3. So if he's at -3, then he's donezo.
Stop. And then I will bring out some more things. Saber Battle Drone, excellent. Which is going to be melee and bonus fire. And maybe later.
All right, let's go for. I do have a Alacritus, so could let someone else play a card. Man, I'm still not getting seeds. That's really annoying. Yeah, I want you to play the card that lets us all draw cards. So. Let's go with Luminary.
Alright, so we're going to consider the price of defeat. Got an assault rifle, rapid growth, timely disruption, inventive preparation.
And I'm going to not use a power now.
That vibrating drink bottle, that vibrating drinking glass. What are we talking about? Something vibrating?
You have a vibrating thing?
It's just made
Am I
metal.
vibrating?
I don't know.
We got an Elemental Awakening, which is going to be doing something at the end of the environment turn. But yeah, we're all taking a fire damage here. I don't think the order is going to matter, so let it happen. I guess you can decide which card is getting the redirect. And yeah, so Elemental Awakening revealed cards and didn't find anything, I think. Yeah, so there were no targets, so it just discarded them. And here she's put out Channel the Eclipse, so we're gonna get rid of that. I think you have the only ongoing destruction right now. Oh wait, Timely Disruption. So Luminary has an ongoing destruction as well. But you can, one of you should destroy it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's see. He gets to draw if I do it there. How many HPs? I have 11 in my trash. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Get rid of the Channel of the Eclipse now.
Sure.
Hit Dawn for 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't hit battery.
Skip. Oh, ah! I was trying to skip. I thought it was gonna auto-select skip, and I clicked the wrong thing.
And this is why you get to choose.
Yep.
So the game automatically hitting everything, which would obviously be the bestest choice. It suggests that you target it, but it's not required. No mint.
Yeah, right.
All right, still no seeds. Accelerate Nature's Order isn't going to be super helpful because I don't have any seeds in there. Like, I need seeds in there to do my things. So I guess I'll play Earth's Attunement, and then you have it.
And then yeah, but
I mean, I have seeds that are in play that could destroy them, but
I mean, you don't strictly need the oversized dining room if you're planning to do wine tastings in your butler's pantry.
And I'll use my base power again to draw more cards and hopefully get the cards I want. Still no seeds. This is a seedless game. Yeah, we're just going to discard the environment deck. And I don't want to deal myself damage for that.
Alright, so I already did that thing, so I don't need Timely Disruption. Yeah, and Backlash Generator is kind of a mixed bag here if we don't want to hit battery. Unless, yeah,
battery's not going to be hitting any devices, but Repair Nanites is not
right,
bad.
Backlash Generator is when it hits a device.
Yeah. I mean, you could just use Repair Nanites and start healing a little bit.
Fine.
I don't think you have to use Regression Turret if you want. Battery's only doing 1 damage because he's got the... Actually, no, he doesn't have the -2 on him anymore, so he's doing full damage. So if you want to reduce the damage they're doing, could continue with Regression Turret. It's up to you.
Yeah, and I literally have no devices in my trash, so it's fine. We'll Regression Turret this.
That'll help if she does Blinding Blast.
Ooh, Orb Death Laser. Do I want to lose one of these defenders? I do, actually. Yeah, I think I will actually heal my devices. We'll get the Disable Battle Drone and the Disposal Defender.
We are chipping away down. Yeah, she's down to 58. Alright, I like Invent Preparation. Let's
It's
play
a watermelon
that.
game. No seeds.
Hey, Silver Shadow. So I get to use Inventive Preparation twice. Who wants to play a card? Did Akash'Thirya get anything that I actually want to play? Thrashing Brambles does more damage, but I actually don't have anything that is doing damage right now.
That was not me clicking. I was just trying to click on myself.
Yeah,
honestly, either one of mine could find something to do, so you just let me know.
Yeah, I mean, you would just play more devices, right?
Yeah, Luminary would play more devices, and Expatriette would Arsenal access and see what she gets, so...
Yeah, I think Expatriette first is probably a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe I'll put the incendiary rounds on the submachine gun and just let it sit. That's what I'll do with that.
And then I get to play a card, which I will happily do.
Dogs have owners, cats have staff. I wish I had a cat again. I want a cat. I miss having cats.
I like cats. If I had a pet, it would be a cat.
Yeah, Lisa's a dog person, and that's fine. We have 2 dogs, and I love our dogs, but I am so much more a cat person than a dog person.
Yeah, Brittany is allergic to cats, so... And we also obviously travel and everything, so that doesn't work, but...
I was allergic to cats for a long time. And then I read somewhere that the easiest way to get over being allergic to cats was to live with a cat. So I got roommates who had cats. I was miserable for a month, and now I'm not allergic to cats anymore. I don't recommend that strategy. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but it worked for me.
I have a feeling Dawn is going to do something terrible, so going to protect us from that a little bit.
Sure. Slumbering Serpent.
Ooh, we can heal that up, and it will help us. Except it's going to get hit by this thing, but... Yeah, I didn't really check if the order would matter. It probably doesn't.
Reclusive Keeper. I have not seen that card before. Spirit. The first time a non-environment target enters play each turn, this card deals that target 2 melee damage. Reduce damage dealt by that target by 2 until the start of the environment turn. At the start of the environment turn, if there are 3 or more spirits in play, destroy this card. Interesting.
Yeah, so actually now that we have this Serpent, I want the environment to play cards, so I'm going to say yes here and prevent Dawn and play another environment card. We get a new biome. Increase all HP recovery by 1.
There's my disposable defender, but it was disposable. That's what it's for.
Yeah, so that biome, the Savannah Eternal is increasing HP recovery, and then the Serpent gained HP because the Spirit or biomes entered or left play. So we can definitely. It's at 6. We should be able to get it up to full if we destroy the Spirit. So the Spirit and the biome.
So
it's going to deal villain targets damage, so
to help her. So I was thinking I would incendiary rounds on my assault rifle, hit Dawn, and then are you saying we want to get rid of the Keeper?
Yeah, you can hit the Keeper.
Okay.
I mean, the Keeper is helpful, but it does actually attack our targets too. It's not. It goes after non-environment targets. But the Soul-Blurring Serpent is actually the most helpful, so I'd be fine hitting the Keeper. And not hitting the other things, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what do I have here now? Still don't have a lot of seeds in my trash.
Seasons don't fear the Keeper. Nor do the wind and the sun and the rain. They could be like they are.
I think I might go with As the Earth Turns again and just keep Dawn on pause here for a couple of turns. That's looks okay with me. Oh yeah, play the top card of the environment deck. You may destroy an environment card. That's I'm good with that. More HP for the Serpent. Now it's up to full. Is it? Oh, it didn't because it lost the +1 HP recovery. But then I can destroy either the Keeper or Taiga Burning Bright. The Keeper actually helps us mostly, so I'll get rid of the Biome. And now the Serpent's at max HP, so the Serpent is going to be hitting the villains for us, which might actually make Dawn flip, but... And yeah, I'll just discard the top cards now, I think.
Dawn, I swear to God, when I can play cards again, I am roaring you so hard. Alright.
Yeah, that Serpent is going to kill the battery, Citizen Battery, which we don't actually want. Ugh. So you could ping the Serpent for the damage, so it won't do that.
Okay.
Or maybe it'll probably still do it. I don't know. We'll just deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just get another Saber out now. I kind of wanted to get my Death Laser out now, but I'm still a card away after this from being ready to do it, so I don't think I need to get too far ahead of myself. So we'll do the Regression Turret. So you said, so we'll hit Dawn, of course. And then you want me to ping the...
Actually, yeah, if you hit the Serpent, it won't kill... Hit the Serpent, and it won't kill Battery. And maybe hit the...
Hit the Keeper?
Hit the Keeper.
Yeah.
Keeper hits our stuff.
And then...
Yeah, hit Dawn.
Dawn, yeah. I'm not going to destroy my things. Do I want to heal my devices here? Or just my... Yeah, that's fine. I've got plenty of HPs. So I will heal up this drone, and this drone, and this guy. And then we'll hit Dawn with this. Oh!
This guy's at -2 from the Keeper.
Yep. It's fine. Whatever.
Alright. Argent Adept is slowly but surely getting set up here. Oh, actually, I could heal Citizen Battery with Rhapsody of Vigor. If I wanted to. Yeah, let's go with Inspiring Supertonic and start.
Oh man, in my test game, people are talking about Form the Mecha Knight. In my test game this afternoon, oh man, my Mecha Knight was rockin' and rollin'. And actually, my Infinity Cannon was also rockin' and rollin'. I had like both of those with mad bonus damage and all kinds of great stuff happening. It was awesome.
Cool.
I lost. Don't misunderstand me. Like, I did not win that game. But man, was I rocking and rolling for a while there. In one of the games, I definitely had Voss come into play, and I managed to get rid of Voss using the hairdryer and several other sort of irreducible damage hacks, so that I was, you know, prioritizing getting rid of Voss before page 3 so that I wouldn't have to worry about it, but then I ended up losing. Be interesting to see if I had prioritized Oblivion first and ended up with Voss.
I feel like it's way more important to hit Oblivion, because once Oblivion is gone, then the count, like, unless you have a lot of time in the countdown, like, switching to Voss stops the countdown, which is like...
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I don't know that I've ever considered that.
Getting that RPG launcher back would be good. I guess instantaneous maturation, since I can't get anything else. Let's do that. You probably don't want anything back unless you want to consider the price again.
Where am I at? I'm at like 14, right?
13, I think.
Yeah, I don't need anything. Note to self, never play Oblivion with Jeremy. I will lose.
All right, let's have more cards get played. We have more devices. I have a seed in my hand. Yeah, I guess it's going to be Akash'Thirya here.
I will say at least twice I have flipped Oblivion to page 3 when there are already like 10 or 11 tokens on the Inevitable Destruction card with no more environments left. So it's one of those things where, like, that round, you're definitely like, all right, I'm not going to deal 120 damage to Oblivion, but I'll do what I can, and then, you know, well, I'm one hero gets in cap, now there's 12, and now the game is going to end, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Hello, Pirate Savvy.
Aw, thanks for calling me handsome. I do what I can. What do I want to play here? Do we need... Yeah, we don't need time disruption. Yeah, I think... Alright, now's the time to get this Death Laser out, and then hopefully I'll have enough to power it by next turn. Oh, and one of the things I didn't mention in the pre-roll is the show notes for this month. I'm here this week. I'm off next week. I'm back on the 18th, and then I'm out on the 20-whateverth. Because I am going to Florida with my family. We are going to Disney and Universal. We're doing the thing. We're going to go to Disney World. We're going to go to Epcot. We're going to go to Hollywood Studios. We're going to go to Harry Potter World. We're going to do all the things. It's going to be a whirlwind, completely non-relaxing vacation where we see all the things and do all the things, and I cannot wait. We ordered our, like, Harry Potter wands that let you, like, at various places in the parks, you can actually, like, do magic and things will happen. I'm very excited about it. Handelabra Games, and you are already packing in the Vit C, right? What? What does that mean? Vit C?
I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, packing in the vitamin C. Yes. Sure. I don't know why I would be packing in vitamin C. Is that a thing for, like, sunlight?
Alright, so a couple new environment cards came in. The Void Slave, you might be interested in.
Let's pop that open. Void Form Husk. This card is immune to melee and projectile damage. Whenever an ongoing card enters play, discard the top card of the environment deck. If the discarded card is a target, put it into play. If not, destroy the ongoing card that just entered play. Oh, germs. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm not a germaphobe. I'm one of those people that's like, my immune system needs germs to practice on kind of types. So, no, I am not.
If you reload your incendiary rounds, you could shoot it with your assault rifle.
Sure.
And Dawn as well, of course. But yeah, that Devouring River, Void Slave, and Dawn are, I think, the targets now.
But yeah, it was Psaki Day or Paxi Day. I don't know how to say that word, but it was a day. I don't know that I'm lucky. I mean, don't misunderstand me. When I get sick, I get sick. But, and having 3 kids under the age of 13, I get sick fairly often. But I don't consider that to be a reason to, like, I can tell you I don't use Poochki. Okay, thank you. Poochki? Punchki? Interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're talking about, so it's a Polish pastry. Polish, I think? And it's like that day today. It's also the first day of
oh, because of Mardi Gras.
Right, because of Mardi Gras, right. Hooray.
If I play this ongoing card, it's going to get destroyed because of the Void Slave, so that's not super useful. I could play one-shots. I don't have any seeds in my trash. Yeah, I mean, I could go Scatter Seeds and go for the draw and discard, so maybe I'll do that. Try to get some more seeds at the cost of damage.
I'm going AFK because I'm out of water and I really need water, so I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I probably shouldn't have left it sitting on the AFK screen, but that's okay.
That's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna block the keeper here. Discard the environment deck. Discard the environment deck.
Alright, what did you do for Expatriette?
What? What did I do for who?
Wasn't I away for Expatriette's turn, or wait?
No.
Maybe not.
I was on Akash'Thirya's turn.
Oh, okay, good. Alright, let's see. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, I have 13. I do have the Orbital Death laser in play.
You have more devices.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, that's not gonna do a thing yet. Alright. Aside from Dawn, who should I be hitting with this?
Could hit the Devouring River. And I guess the Keeper. Or the Void Slave's immune, so may as well. I could hit Citizen. Well, Citizen Battery's getting pretty low.
Yeah.
I would just hit the Keeper.
Okay.
And you can beat up on Citizen Dawn. as much as you like.
Yeah. Yes. I concur with that.
That is as much as possible.
And this. And destroy this.
It's below half.
And I now have 15 in my trash.
All right. I have a Silver Shadow. So, Akash'Thirya is going to play. Oh, we still have that stupid Void Slave. Well, I can go Instantaneous Maturation. And get a Creeping Mold to do some damage. Oh, but it reduces damage dealt by Creeping Mold. That's annoying. That's not what I wanted. Can you go back? Do you have something that you drew that you wanted to play? No, you just have more devices. You never picked up any one-shots.
Nope.
All right, we'll still have Akash'Thirya go and play. Yeah, because if Void Slave, if it's a target, put into play. If it's not, so we want to make sure there's a target. So we can make sure that one of my cards is going to be on top, hopefully. So let's put Healing Pollen. Let's just heal myself up a little bit here because I'm getting a little low. I don't care if that gets hit by strangling by the thing. Let's play another Maturation. Another Healing Pollen. And I probably want to play a card. So I guess I want to play, yeah, I'll play Accelerate Nature's Order now that I have lots of health.
Phosphor Fen.
So the first time a biome enters play this turn, this card deals the 3 non-spirit targets the lowest HP, 2 cold damage each. I don't think the order's going to matter here. Yeah, what does Phosphor Fen do?
So
destroy other biomes. Yeah.
Yeah, destroy the other biomes and then it deals each target with an odd amount of HP, 1 toxic damage. If the damage destroys the target, deal each target 1 toxic damage.
This is going after my Strangling Roots, which I'm fine to have those get destroyed. Yeah, I'm going to destroy the Void Slave, because that is preventing us from playing Ongoings reliably. And yeah, let's get rid of this Devouring River. I don't like it. That's going to get destroyed automatically. Glass Peaks. Sure. Go away. And because I should have destroyed their Reclusive Keeper, but I'm not going to rewind now. Let's play a card. Let's play Vernal Sonata. She's taking a lot for the team. That's what she does. Let's see. I have attraction variables in place. I don't need that back. I feel like getting instantaneous maturation, so let's do that.
Oh, there it is. Consider the price of defeat. Yeah, that's... Well, wait, hang on. I have 15 in my trash right now. Yeah, I'm gonna skip, actually.
Alright, that was my card play.
Well, I guess I probably could have taken that, and then I still would have been played and then discarded. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine.
I'm just handing out card plays like candy. Alright. Anyone have a card to play? Akash'Thirya now can play one with the land, but I want to play that.
If that can make it... Oh, Argent Adept, a.k.a. whose turn is it again? The hero, one of my favorites to play as. There's a number of things that happen in Oblivion mode that can make almost any turn that. My favorite is the reward that is... what's the...
Lucky Break, probably?
Yeah, Lucky Break.
Like everyone play cards.
Yeah, like that is my all-time favorite, I think, of all of them. At least so far. Like, just because it... Like, if I get that early, no matter what heroes end up in that slot, that is always my first regain reward, because it can be so powerful. Play card. Yeah, we'll do another Saber. Max damage!
And let's regain 2 HP. Magma's Rage. Oh, so actually this is going to take out battery now. We haven't been managing that. Oh well. It's happening. She's going to go invincible. And we need to get her to play cards.
It's fine. We can do it.
Alright, this is damage going to Luminary. So this can go over to one of these seeds. Happy to have them take the damage.
Yeah, let's pop open that Magnus Rage here. So after this card deals or is dealt damage, put a token on this card. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the second highest HP, X fire damage, or X equals the number of tokens on this card plus 1. Interesting. Alright, so we get Citizen Spring. How many do we have to get her to flip back over? Oof. Alright, hang on.
3, including her. So, okay, one more.
So one more.
And here goes all of our things.
Yeah, so Aurora's gonna kill all the stuff. And all of these. But I don't believe devices are gonna get destroyed, right?
That's right. Or seeds.
Or seeds, right. Yeah, that is definitely one of those things that, like, many times it took me a few games to realize that, like, wait a minute, Baron Blade does it, or not Baron Blade, Luminary doesn't have any equipment because they're all devices. I literally don't think he has a single equipment card.
He does not have equipment.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we basically just have to hold on for her to play another citizen. So. All
right, so I'll just.
Your damage boosts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start building my
Spring. I'm happy to leave, like, to not get rid of for sure. So.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna skip this, but put a card from my hand into the environment trash. Lost all my Akash'Thirya setup. Oh well. I'm going to have all seeds and no ongoings to help. Yeah, you can, like, the bigger your trash is, the better your death laser is, so.
Yeah.
And there's another Doomsday device.
Skip. So many sabers. Although I guess I could be like destroying these and building my trash up.
Nah. They can be fodder for other reasons, so.
Yeah.
And Argent Adept is back to square one. Let's
oh, actually, yeah.
So
somebody much earlier in the stream said something about like, oh, wouldn't it be cool for Handelabra to go on the letters page and talk about how they had an effect on the lore of Sentinels, and something that Technomagus just said, is that like the one thing that the 1/1A thing, the Super Scientific Tachyon is a card that was created for the video game. It may or may not have been something that they were thinking about making at some point, but it explicitly existed as a promotion for the video game, as a specific variant, and I use that word specifically, for the video game when we were doing. Was it? I don't remember if it was for the Kickstarter. No, it was for the original launch.
It was the original launch of the video game.
The original launch, yeah. It was a variant that did not exist on the tabletop until we made the video game. But in terms of the lore, the change of language from promo cards to variants is something that we contributed to, because we were like, well, they're not really promotional cards in the video game. They're going to be unlockable things. What should we call them? And it was like, well, you know, comic books have variant covers. That might be a thing. We can call them variants. And so we started calling them variants in the video game.
You vote while you're doing your story? Great.
What's that?
You vote while you're telling your story.
I was voting. I was looking. I saw it. I voted when it came up.
Right.
And so the term variant became a thing that they then brought to the tabletop version when they talk about like the variant pack and the the foil variant pack, etc. And so that is our effect on the world of Sentinels.
Ooh, all according to plan. It's a good one to have.
I still only have, I have 16. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip.
Wow, surprise! I have a Sadist Dissonant on the bottom of my deck.
Yeah, and I will say, after playing so much Oblivion, the idea of like trying to keep your heroes from getting incapacitated because you can't just replace them, that is definitely something that I'm not. I have to sort of readjust my thinking.
Different way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Reduce all damage by 1. And everything gains 2 hit points. That's not... I mean, that's probably good for this situation where we're, like, waiting for her to flip. Can keep that at 1 around. There, now she's got 3. So we just need to... We can even destroy one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like sweat.
us back to where we were before that Aurora. We'll aim again.
Let's see. Yeah, I could go with instantaneous maturation, though I have a card on top of my deck that I want, so I might not want to actually play that. Yeah, let's go with Scatter Seeds instead.
Isn't the entire mission deck basically a deck full of Hail Marys? I suppose if you, that's one way to look at it. I don't know that I would classify most of the missions that way.
I know where my seeds are. They're hiding in my deck still.
Still? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, my deck has 14 cards and 8 of them are seeds. And then I have a bunch in play now that aren't getting destroyed.
Alright, so which is the one that you said we can destroy?
Sweat, but there's a -1.
Okay. Right. Alright, so that's fine. And then... yeah, which is the one... yeah.
Goodbye, Sweat.
Yep. And now I have 20 in my trash.
Alright, so Sweat is not destroying our ongoings anymore, so that's good. I can have... oh, I can actually get the tree.
But Louis asks, what is your win percentage in Oblivion mode? Mine is probably like 1 in 10? 1 in 8? 1 in 8 to 10, I would say probably.
I do not know what my win percentage is. Probably about half and half.
That sounds about
right.
right.
If I had to guess. Hey, look! A card we like.
And Technomajor says, considering the effort you need to flip some of the missions and the constant threat of OA and the Scions and AN-Men, the rewards kind of need to be powerful. Absolutely. And, like, I would say my flip percentage on missions/rewards is probably about 50-50. I try not to take ones unless I'm pretty sure I can flip them, but sometimes I'll take ones just because I want to, I'm feeling squirrely. I'm sure John is better at that than I am in terms of like, oh, this is one I can definitely flip, in the next turn or the next round, and therefore I will take it. I've certainly lost ones that end up back in the deck, and then I take them later again in the game, so.
Alright, so now we can kill these citizens and win the game.
I'm ready.
Want to vote?
I'm fast forwarding still. All right, here we go.
So if you could take out that environment card that's reducing all damage by 1, if you want. And now we'll make short work of Dawn.
We played the long game, and now the long game is getting very short.
We played the longest game, and then slightly less long game.
Yeah, she's going to be down to something like 11 or 12 after Luminary's turn.
You want your fast forward button here.
Fast forwarding. Yeah, if and when Sentinels ever comes to console, like that's going to be mapped to a trigger, the fast forward for sure. Hype, hype, hype. Yeah, this is definitely longer than I usually stream when I'm here. Not John. John regularly streams past midnight Eastern time and into the 2 and 3 a.m. sometimes.
That is not true.
I mean, if you took the last month and a half as a sample size, like, you have gone very late a couple of times. Like, I specifically remember I was in St. Lucia, and I got a notification at, like, 12:30 a.m. It was like, here's your stream summary. And I was like, wait a minute, that means that John just finished. So
I played one long game with you and one long game on my own. In how many years?
And one 3.5-hour stream with other people for Oblivion preview. So over the last month and a half.
No, that is the one I'm talking about.
Oh, maybe yours wasn't the one that went till 3 in the morning. Was that Zach and Mark?
I've never had a stream that went to 3 in the morning.
Was that Omni whatever?
Yeah, probably. That was their Omnitron or Omnicannon thing.
Yeah. Omnicannon, right. The phone game made me look forward to being able to use that UI someday. Significant side eye. Yes, Citizen, I've been seeing your side eyes all evening. Believe me, it's not like we're like done and like sitting back and sipping mimosas and being like, haha, we're not shipping it to screw with them. Believe me,
that's just what you're doing.
We want to ship this as soon as we possibly can.
Jeremy's doing that, or no one else is.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Just 'cause. Yeah, sure. What is it? Oh, it's another device. Okay, that's fine.
Are you shooting the laser?
Shooting the laser!
And here's where you end the game.
Alright, so we'll kill this. And hit her with that. And we'll hit her with this. And we'll kill this. This and destroy this. It's the cascading devices. Because Luminary is the best. We did it!
Nicely done.
So we got a loss and a win. 50-50. Seems like a reasonable scenario. So thank you, everybody, for joining us for another episode of Handelabra Live. As I'm sure everybody who's still in the chat knows, Sentinels of the Multiverse is the only cooperative comic book card game that you should be playing, or that your friends should be playing, so tell them they should be playing it too. Thank you for joining us. We do this Tuesdays at around 7 p.m. Eastern. If you enjoy the show, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux for Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. And you can find more info and download the free demo at sentinelsdigital.com. Thank you again. I'm Jeremy.
I'm John. Thanks for watching.
Good night from the Multiverse. We will see you out there. Good night, everybody.
Cheers.